to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you. Right now, listen, before we get too far in the video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 500 likes, right? That would definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate the 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. upload every single day. You can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, all right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So what we're doing today is, again, we're talking about the new meta builds in 2K21 current gen, and the two-way Sharp is an extremely great build for a two-way type player. Again, the meta has changed. You're starting to see more two-way sharpshooters in the game. And also, again, we're gonna go ahead and talk about what is the biggest differences between when the game first came out and to what the new meta is with a build like the two-way Sharp. For one, you need to go shooting guard, okay? So by going shooting guard, you are now going to get an additional shooting badges compared to being just a point guard. So believe it or not, there is some benefits of being a shooting guard instead of a point guard in certain instances. When it comes to the red and green pie chart, in that red and green pie chart, you get an additional shooting badge at the shooting guard position, okay? So you want to go shooting guard, believe it or not, all right? Now, again, we're going with the red and the green pie chart. You want to go pure speed, and the reason why we're going pure speed is because we want to be able to have that 99 speed. Everything's all about 99 speed right now. You want to max out your driving layup and your driving dunk. You want to max out the top three right here, get all of that, and then you want to go 71 on the post fade. That's going to give you 19. Then you want to max out your pass accuracy, your ball handle, and then you want to go 50 on your post moves, excuse me, to get 13 playmaking badge upgrades. Then you want to max out, of course, these three here, and your block, your defensive rebound, and that last three in your offensive rebound to give you 20. So what you're looking at is 1, 19, 13, and 20 badge upgrades. Again, nothing really out of the ordinary here, other than the fact is that we took away close shot. You don't need that close shot based upon how the game is and the way most people play, okay? Obviously, driving layup and driving dunk is what you're really worrying about. A build like this is going to either be the primary ball handler, so that means it's going to be your point guard on your team, or it's going to be your on-ball defender and sit corner, sit elbow, and shoot threes. So again, and it can be a secondary ball handler or primary ball handler, be it rec or in the park or anywhere, okay? So the versatility of a build like this is endless, okay? But what we want to do before we go any further is go about the build and the height. So we want to go, in this instance, body shape, you want to go build. You want to drop down to 6'3", and I'm going to explain that in a second. Then you want to get your weight and go all the way down to 174. And then your wingspan, believe it or not, you drop it down to 77.7. Do not go T-Rex arms, do not go all the way down. So do not go all the way down to 75. Go to 77.7, and I'm going to tell you why. Because you see your three ball. When you hit 99 overall, you have an 85 three ball. And with that 85 three ball, that means you have a pure green window, meaning that if you release your shot properly, you should get a green every single time. Now, if you have an 84 or below, you release your shot properly, you can still get a full right release. And basically what that means is, even though you timed your shot perfectly, your three ball is not high enough, so then it's just based upon randomness, you will just miss the shot. You'll get a full white, okay? 85 is what you want to hit. You want to get 85 on your three ball and above, because that guarantees to get your greens, okay? So anyway, now the reason why we're going 6'3" is because your physicals, you see up here, you get a +8 to your physicals. And that +8 to your physicals mean that you'll get a 99 speed and you'll have a 98 acceleration. That's very important as a primary ball handler, and it's also very important as your primary defender. This build can do both. It should be able to play the primary ball handler and then also turn around on defense and guard the opposing opponent's primary ball handler. This is what makes this build so great, the versatility. You don't have to have a lockdown on your team because you are the lockdown and you are the primary scorer. So there's a lot of benefits here. So anyway, like I said, you will go ahead and get that +9, get that 99 speed, 99 acceleration. But then when you look on the flip side, you get a +4 for hitting 99 overall. So what that means is that you'll have that 81 driving layup and a 75 driving dunk, which will allow you to get the big man, the park dunks, and it'll allow you to get the long layup package, which of course that's the most OP. You get an 89 mid-range shot, you get an 85 three ball, we already talked about the 85, 82 pass accuracy, and a big one here, 82 ball handle. So you'll be able to get the pro dribble animations, which will allow you to momentum. Of course, you'll be able to do the speed boost glitch out of this world because you have 99 speed. Now, by not having T-Rex arms, you only lose 1 on your perimeter and lateral quickness. So that means you have an 88 perimeter defense and the 88 lateral quickness with a ridiculous 95 steal. So that means obviously your on-ball defense is going to be extremely good compared to if you went 6'5" with T-Rex arms, you know, that type of deal. The wave now is to go shorter as a guard, so that's what we're doing. Now, here you have some choices. If you're gonna be the primary ball handler on your team most of the time, then I will go with sharp take. We already know how important that is. But if you're gonna be the secondary ball handler and then you have like a play shot on your team and your job is to play more defense, then I will go with the lock take, okay? So it's really your call in that aspect of what you're gonna be doing. But here you have it, my nephews and nieces, you have the two-way sharpshooter. Now, what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna go ahead and test this build out real quick. We're gonna get the 99, and then of course, then we'll get you out of here, right? So let's go here, X that out. What we do here is just go contact finisher. Nothing really exciting there. Now, let's talk about this. Primary ball handler, this is what you wanna go with right here, okay? You wanna go boom, boom, and get your green machine. These 3 are all rip you wanna have. What these last 3 is all about preference, to be honest with you. To me, there's a couple ways you can go about this. If you are, like I said, clutch shooter is a really, really good badge to have, especially if you're playing a lot of competitive games. You want to go clutch shooter here. Some people might want to go just get catch and shoot, and then maybe some tireless shooter, or volume shooter, or you can go mix it up right here. Some people are even good with going with green machine on silver, right? Then you can go obviously catch and shoot. Get your clutch shooter Hall of Fame. So there's many choices you can have, but it's just really dope to have that additional shooting badge. And then of course here, again, only limited to 13. I'm going to get ahead of myself. If you're going to be the spot up shooter, meaning like you're not going to be the primary ball handler, you're more the secondary, I would get the catch and shoot Hall of Fame. And then what I would do is, Deadeye is really, again, it's all about how often you're going to be a catch and shooter, how many contested shots you're going to shoot. But you could continue to have that, or again, like I said, you can go ahead and get corner specialist, get that on Hall of Fame, or you can go ahead and get corner shooter Hall of Fame and get Deadeye on bronze. So there's many ways you can go about that, but it's basically catch and shoot will be one of your primary badges. And then here, as the primary ball handler, handles for days, quick first step, you got to get your bell out, and then you want to get your unpluckable maxed out. So with these 3 left over, you can either go here, ankle breaker on silver, and then space creator, or vice versa. You know, it's really about your preference, but that will be somewhere in that realm that I'll do that. Nothing else is really gonna help you here, all right? Remember, at shooting guard, you do sacrifice dimer because you are now at shooting guard with the additional shooting badge, but if you go point guard, then again, you're sacrifice that additional shooting badge, but then you better get dimer, but just keep it a stack. With just 13 badges of playmaking, are you really gonna waste your badge on dimer? I don't think so, right? So you probably better off anyway still going shooting guard when you're making a build like this, because again, there's so much more benefits of being a shooting guard with the additional shooting badge compared to still having 13 on your point guard and 13 badge upgrades and playmaking on your point guard, and then getting dimer and you're not even going to use dimer anyway, all right? So and then a defensive side, you want to go clamps, intimidator, you want to go pick dodger and pickpocket, rim protector, chase down artist, and then that last 2, you can go interceptor. I know like that's something I like to rock with, is with my interceptor. So this is what I would go with. But anyway, there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is the new meta 2-way sharpshooter build. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man. And you know, when I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
I'm a straight A student, so go ahead and test me. After that, I have no doubt that you know who the best be. Niggas wanna hate, but they don't know a thing about me. Uncle Demi making moves, and that's where all the